Hello, and welcome to Delhi Law Firm. Today we bring you an in-depth analysis of the Jodhpur police lawyer dispute, an incident that has raised serious questions across the country about police powers, the rights of advocates, and the potential misuse of Section 151 CrPC. This case is not just an argument, it has become a modern example of the clash between authority and civil liberties.
Absolutely right. This incident, although it appears small, reveals extremely important legal realities. One ordinary night, a police station, a lawyer and his associate, and suddenly, threats of Section 151, displays of power, and disrespect for rights. Let's understand how the story began, how it escalated, and why the entire legal fraternity of India is concerned today.
The story begins on the night of December 1 and 2. Location Kudi Bhagtasni Police Station, Jodhpur. Advocate Bharat Singh Rathore arrives with his female associate. Their purpose was to assist a rape survivor in getting her statement recorded. This was a completely normal legal and constitutional act, a lawyer's duty to provide legal assistance to their client.
Yes, and until this point, everything was moving smoothly. But then a crucial procedural issue emerged. While the statement was being recorded, the lawyer noticed that the police officer was not in uniform, but in casual clothes. To a common person, this may appear minor, but under the law, this is a very significant question. Because the uniform is not just clothing, it is the symbol of the state's legitimate authority.
Correct. A uniform signifies that the person represents the power of the state and is acting in an official capacity. Therefore, not being in uniform raises several ethical and procedural doubts. And the lawyer simply asked, "Why are you not in uniform?" A completely valid, lawful, and legitimate question.
But the SHO's reaction to this simple question was surprisingly aggressive. When the lawyer tried to approach the SHO with this concern, the peaceful atmosphere of the police station turned tense. The SHO shouted at the advocate, "Come on, I'll put you inside under 151 right now."
Here it becomes essential to understand Section 151 CrPC. This provision gives the police preventive power. That is, if the police have reason to believe that a person is about to commit a serious offense or may disturb the peace, they can detain him beforehand. This provision is meant for public safety, but it cannot be used without basis, without reason, or to threaten or silence someone.
But the story does not end here. The SHO used abusive language saying, "Are you out of your mind? I'll teach you manners in 2 minutes." Threatening a lawyer, using insulting language and misusing Section 151. All of this is not just wrong, but a clear violation of the Police Code of Conduct.
At this moment, the most important role was played by the lawyer's junior female associate. If she had not shown courage and immediately recorded the video on her mobile, this incident would have remained hidden within the four walls of the police station. But because of the video, the truth came out and the matter drew national attention.
And legally, there is no restriction on recording videos inside a police station. On the contrary, in 2020, the Supreme Court in Paramveer Singh Saini vs. Baljit Singh mandated CCTV cameras with audio-video recording in every police station, including every interrogation room, lockup, corridor, everything. The purpose was transparency, prevention of police excesses, and protection of citizens.
Exactly. When the Supreme Court itself says police stations must be recorded, objecting to someone recording on a mobile phone or threatening them is against the law. It is a direct violation of the Supreme Court's order.
The legal community did not stay silent. The Bar Council of India immediately took cognizance. Letters were written to the Chief Minister of Rajasthan, the DGP, and the Police Commissioner. As a result, the SHO was suspended and a departmental inquiry was initiated. This proves that when a lawyer stands with knowledge and courage, justice finds its path not only inside the courtroom but at every level.
And here a very important distinction arises. There are two kinds of practice. First, running around practice, where a junior lawyer only carries files, takes dates, and gets stuck in procedural work. Second, knowledge-based practice, where a lawyer understands the depths of the law, knows the rights, and can stand fearlessly even before the most powerful authority.
Bharat Singh Rathore demonstrated extraordinary knowledge-based advocacy in this case. He not only asked the right question for his client, but also protected himself and his associate from unlawful threats.
Now the biggest question. If a lawyer can be unsafe inside a police station, what about an ordinary citizen? A common person may not even have the courage to raise their voice out of fear. This is extremely concerning for any democratic society.
Absolutely. This incident is not just police versus lawyer. It's a question about the rule of law, the foundation of democracy. Even the enforcers of the law are bound by the law. Their power is not unlimited. It is checked by the constitution, the judiciary, and the laws of the land.
And this incident raises another profound question. Has the mobile camera become the strongest weapon of the citizen? Will technology create more transparency, or will it also lead to more confrontation? This is a crucial question of our times.
Another equal important question is, when law enforcers and legal professionals face each other, on which side should justice lean? The convenience of the system or the fundamental rights of the citizen? This is something not only lawyers, but every citizen needs to reflect upon.
This incident reminds us that the balance of power, checks and balances, is the soul of democracy. The police have powers, but those powers have limits. And lawyers have both the right and the duty to ensure justice and protect their clients.
In the end, this is not just a one-night incident. It is a reminder that no one is above the law, neither the uniform nor the chair. Justice exists where balance is maintained, rights are respected, and the dignity of law is preserved.
If you too are facing such a situation, if your rights have been violated, if the police have misused their authority, or if you need legal assistance, remember, we handle cases across India.
Contact us, know your rights, and take the first step towards justice.
Do visit our website www.dellylawfirm.news. Delhi Law Firm, your rights, your voice, your law.